Radio Rahim, at maybe the most unlikely pace we would have imagined, say, 4 or 5 years ago. We're in the Wild Card Boxing Gym in Manny's backyard in his home, the little personal gym he's built, and I'm standing here with none other than Leonard Ellerbe. First of all, did you ever think you'd be standing here as a part of a promotion with Pacquiao and Broner of all people?
Actually, no. That's a great question. Yeah. No, I never would have expected that. Actually, this is my second time here. Great gym, historical gym. I'm excited about next Saturday night.
Well, with all the history between your camp, Mayweather Promotions, obviously Pacquiao, and what's the relationship been like since you've all had to work together for this fight?
Oh, everything's cool with everybody. Again, everybody's focused, everybody's professionals. Everybody's doing their job, and again, it's going to be a great fight.
Now, we're waiting here, I guess, in vain for Adrien Broner today, and that's one of the things that has always been plaguing Broner with his professionalism and whether or not he's focusing ahead in the fight. Obviously, that's somewhat your problem now. How has it been trying to keep Adrien on course and prepared to make this fight the great fight you expect it to be?
No, we hadn't had no problems at all. Still, there's no problem. He's dialed in, he's focused, and he's ready to put on a great performance next Saturday.
There's been a lot between the two of you, like personally. Obviously, everybody saw the dust-up between the two of you on stage. It seemed like that might be irreconcilable. How did you guys come together, bury that hatchet, and be able to get a good working relationship?
That's what men do. We're both professionals. Keep it moving,
You keep it moving, but at the time, you seem really unhappy with the kind of way you spoke to you in public and whatnot. There had to be some kind of meeting of the minds. There had to be some way that got talked out.
Yeah, we talked about it briefly and just kept it moving. Men, that's what men do, and we're both professionals, and it's not even about any of that. He has a big fight in front of him. I'm doing my job. He's got to do his job. Manny's got to do his job. Everybody's got to do their job.
Well, last night we saw Manny and Floyd ringside watching some other guys do their job at the Clipper game, and it was reminiscent of the moment before their fight got made. It almost
2015.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's interesting because so much rumors, obviously, that maybe the winner of this fight brings Floyd back out of retirement and we get a Pacquiao rematch or a crazy Broner Mayweather showdown. You, better than anybody, would know if that's actually in the cards or something that's been seriously discussed. Is that a possibility?
No, I don't think so. No. Floyd's retired. These two have a big fight in front of them next Saturday night, and that's what it's about.
Well, you say retired, but he just came out of a fight, if you want to call it that. An exhibition is what it was promoted as.
Big difference.
Well, it was an exhibition for Floyd, but I think the other guy might have been in a fight.
Well, that's what happens, and anything that he's involved with is always the biggest thing ever that anybody ever been involved with, and that just comes with the territory. That's the star power that he brings to any event. You
think he'll be bringing that kind of star power to another event? Is this something that Floyd might do on a regular basis? Do these one-offs, exhibitions, McGregor type of odd matchups?
No, that was a one-off. Who knows what the future might hold? But he's definitely retired from the sport.
What's the future hold for Mayweather Promotions? I mean, you've got your own stable of fighters. You're putting on shows yourself, obviously in conjunction with other promoters. What does 2019 look like for Mayweather Promotions?
Huge. First 5 months, we think we got like 10 shows in the first 5 months. And obviously, starting next Saturday night in the co-feature, Badou Jack. He's in a tough fight against Marcus Brown. And they're fighting for the interim WBA light heavyweight title, and it's a fight that, again, it's going to be a tough fight, but fully expect Badou to come out victorious. Marcus Brown, a very good young, athletic, former Olympian. It's going to be a great fight.
We've seen that Gervonta Davis has a fight coming up with Abner Mares. Obviously, there's a lot of bad blood between the two of them, but Gervonta seems to be a favorite in that fight for sure. How about his ability to focus and stay mentally in the pocket. Like when you have young talent like this in the position that you're in, do you feel like it's your part of your role to keep these guys focused and handling the job at hand in the best way possible?
Yes, it's always tough, just not only in boxing, just any sport. When you're young and you're making a lot of money and there are a lot of distractions out there, it's just part of the maturation, part of becoming a man, and being a better person, and focusing. And those things just happen when you're young. It's important that you learn from your experiences. The thing that me and Floyd are very vocal about is just trying to set positive examples, and from his standpoint of he's seen a lot of he's made a lot of those same mistakes, not those same kind of mistakes, being a young fighter. So he just likes to encourage our young fighters to not travel down those same roads, that kind of thing.
Well, that would be great for the sport, and certainly us boxing fans and journalists would love to see everybody on track and in the right headspace so the great fights can happen with everybody at the top of their game. I hope all of your fighters are able to deliver and you're able to help that with that mentoring. So it's Radio Rahim with Leonard Ellerbe here at none other than Wild Card Boxing Gym, waiting for this fight this Saturday, Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner. Can't wait to see it. I'll see you ringside on Saturday, Leonard. Thank you.